Welcome back to the Designer's Guide to Electrofolio. Part 4. How to use the Content Manager and MyWork. In this tutorial we're going to create slides and galleries using the Content Manager. Let's take a look at where we've got to. Remember, to view your site, click on Live Preview. Click to go past the entry page. You can see we have just a single gallery so far. Let's go back to the editor and we'll add some slides to a new gallery. To add slides or any other content to your site, you have to use the Content Manager. MyWork is the place where you store the work you have uploaded to your site. MyWork is organized into 3 levels. Portfolios contain galleries. Galleries contain slides, and each slide contains a piece of work, i.e. a picture. Video and other media will be possible in the future. Okay, let's go to the Content Manager. And these icons represent the MyWork levels. Right now in this site we have a single portfolio which contains a single gallery. To open the gallery, click on it once. We can see that it contains the slides you uploaded before in tutorial 2. Now let's give your first gallery a name. For this we need to go into the gallery editor. Select it and then press this edit button. Or double click on the gallery icon, which opens this page. Put the title of the gallery here. We'll just call it Main Work. If you want to put some notes about the gallery, do it by clicking on Add Edit Description. Don't worry about the other options for now, just save and return to the Content Manager. Notice the title of the gallery now shows the new name, Main Work. Okay, let's create a new gallery with new slides. Click here. Let's call it Colors. Return to the Content Manager. Click on the new gallery. Now you can see an empty panel underneath. That means that the gallery is empty, so let's add slides. Click on this button to add a single slide. The slide editor opens. Press this button to add an image to the slide. The image uploader will appear. You should be familiar with this from tutorial 2. Check the upload agreement, then browse for an image and upload it. You can change the copyright owner's name here. If you wish, you can add description text to the slide here. You can also add tags here, which are keywords for search engines. If you put tags here, they would relate to this slide only. If you want to add tags that relate to your whole website, you can add them by going to the Accounts Details page, which you get to from the main menu. If you roll over this thumbnail icon, it will display a preview of the slide thumbnail. Notice that it automatically crops the image to fit the thumbnail. If you go into the Advanced Thumbnail options, you'll be able to change the cropping or upload a custom thumbnail. But we won't bother with that now. And finally, this is the PayPal button in case you want to sell your work. Just save and return to the Content Manager. Now you will notice that Gallery has taken on the same thumbnail as the slide we just created. By default, a gallery thumbnail will always take the image from the first slide in the gallery. If you want to create a custom thumbnail for a gallery, you can do that. Just double-click the gallery to edit it. Click on Advanced Thumbnail Options. Now we have 3 choices for a gallery thumbnail. The default, as we have seen, is Auto Thumbnail, which takes the image from the first slide in the gallery. You can change the cropping here. You can upload a custom thumbnail image by selecting this option and then clicking on the Upload button. Finally, you can select Icon Thumbnail, which creates an icon to represent a gallery. There are various controls for the colour and opacity. However, let's leave it set to Auto Thumbnail and go back to the Content Manager. Uploading one slide at a time is a slow process, so we have created a system where you can upload many images in one go. Let's use it. We do this by pressing this other button. This screen is the Multiple Files Uploader and allows you to upload an unlimited number of files in just 2 steps. First, click here to open the file browser, and second, select the files and proceed. Now we have to wait for all the selected files to finish uploading. This option will not let you change each individual image's name or description. If you want to add that information, you'll have to do it by editing each slide from the Content Manager. Finish uploading. All the images have been uploaded and placed in individual slides. Let's go back to the Content Manager. Right, now we have 2 galleries containing several slides. Let's take a quick look at the live preview. Click to enter the site. We can see the top level of MyWork now shows our 2 galleries. Let's click any gallery. We can see there are some slides inside. Rolling over the thumbnails, let's view the slides. Clicking on a slide brings up the slideshow mode. Notice the thumbnails are now much smaller and we have some slideshow controls on the bottom left. If you click play, the slideshow will automatically play. Click play again to pause. You can use the spacebar in your keyboard too. And if you click the info button, it shows any description text that was added to the slide. You can use the Shift key on your keyboard. In the top right corner of the screen, there is an exit button, the X. You can also exit by pressing the Escape key on your keyboard. This takes us back to the gallery. OK, let's go back to the Content Manager by closing this tab on your browser. Let's assume you want to change the order of the gallery and slides. To pick up one of the galleries, click on it, but keep the mouse button held down while you drag it and drop it in the same level. See? It's very easy. The same thing applies to any level. Now let's move some slides. First, select one of the galleries. Then reorder the slides by dragging and dropping. Like that. Let's say you wanted to move some of the slides between galleries. To do that, grab one slide at a time and drop it on this dark blue panel, which is the archive. The archive is a place to store items. Now select another gallery and drag and drop the slides to the position you want. Done. Simple. By the way, you can also use the archive to store whole portfolios, galleries or slides so that they temporarily don't appear in the MyWork navigation, i.e. you don't have to delete them permanently. But this means they will still take up some of your allotted file space. Let's go ahead and do this to one of the slides. Just click on it once, then click the Waste Bin button here to delete it. Confirm we want to delete it. OK, when you're finished rearranging things, click Save. It's very important that you remember to save any changes you make to the Content Manager, otherwise the changes will not go live and may be lost if you leave the page by mistake. Now, there are a couple more things we haven't yet touched on regarding the Content Manager. Firstly, there's this button here, Enable Multiple Portfolios. If you click this button, you'll be able to create a further level of depth to the structure, allowing you to organize your work into separate sets of galleries. We call each set a portfolio. Once you enable multiple portfolios, you will see that they behave rather like galleries with the exception that they don't automatically take on a thumbnail image, so you'll have to edit them to add thumbnails. We won't create a new portfolio now, but if this would be useful to you, then go ahead. Another very important aspect to the Content Manager deals with custom pages. You'll hopefully remember we created an entry page during the template setup in a previous tutorial. This and all custom pages are coloured purple and are kept here. However, this is the subject of the next tutorial. Thanks for watching.